Hey guys, D.Bowie here, and this is how Zai roams with Monkey King. As I talked in my video about Monkey King, his ability to roam and ward early on is top tier. Even though players can see him jumping from tree to tree, it's very hard to know where he warded. Since the entire enemy team positioned themselves in the bottom lane, Zai has no fear in contesting the bounty rune. To be honest, this clip was right in the beginning of the patch, so considering CK had vision of exactly which trees I jumped to, since those trees have a good distance between each other, he could have used his tango to cut the tree close to the rune spawn. So well, that's on him. But watch this. CK has boots and he is one of the fastest heroes in the game, but Monkey King with measly Orb of Venom and the help of a level 1 Venge can snatch that kill. Also, since tower attacks don't cancel the penalty on tree dance, he can literally dive tier 2 towers at 0 minutes into the game and just run back with no risk whatsoever. Anyways, he walks back to base, and look how easy it is for him to contest another bounty room. Rubik even tried to tangle the tree, but since supports are very slow in the early game and the cooldown on tree dance is so fast, he actually ends up forcing the tangle while at the same time surviving and wasting their time. And unlike any other roamer in the game, there's pretty much no way that Rubik or Jakiro can follow up to him. Those heroes don't get Quelling Blade early on, and even tangles are a limited resource when he could be jumping to any group of trees. If that was Bounty Hunter or Ricky, there will definitely be more room for counterplay from Radiant. Look how he approaches a gank in the offlane. From the direction he's coming, Radiant doesn't have vision. People get that idea that you can always see Monkey King switching from tree to tree, but in this case here, even though Radiant has vision around that area Zai jumped to, since he came from the fog, Chaos Knight has no idea Zai is there, and they are able to get another kill. See how he goes for the trees through the fog again, and he's able to ward the offlane super easily. There is no hero in Dota that would be able to snatch that kill on CK, do this so effortlessly and fast like Monkey King can, and with the information he's coming in again, they snatch another one.
Oh jeez, it's a killing spree!
With a timely TP in his shrine, Batrider and Zai get the benefit of the heal, and with the vision of that first ward, he's able to steal the enemy bounty rune and guarantee another kill mid. One thing to note here is that since Tinker was too far away from the range of his low, instead of jumping to the trees near the tower, he walks closer to it to not break the smoke right away, and only then he positions himself into the trees to jump on Tinker, slowing him and getting the kill. Crispy play. Since Zai gave up on having fun to win his games, he leaves the region room for MSS, and see how Rubik has no clue that Monkey King is there. Since he jumped in that tree from the fog, Rubik cluelessly goes for the rune and they get him. A lot of people, when they talk about the strengths of the hero, think of the passive and how that also synergizes with his other skill sets. But as far as the limited understanding we have from Monkey King goes, it's kinda accepted that he has some flaws in the late game, and that's why I think Zai's way of playing the hero is superior. It abuses the strongest power spike of the hero, which actually starts in the beginning of the game, and none of these kills happen because of Monkey King's passive. They happen because he's ultra mobile, sneaky, and at the same time has a 40% slow for 4 seconds at level 1. Right after that trade, check how Zai completely styles over Jakiro. He waits Jakiro to pass him, and because of that he can hit Jakiro while at the same time abuse his turn rate, meaning that he can have the cooldown on tree dance back again while he harass Jakiro and go back to the trees, spending no mana and having no counterplay. There is no high ground ward that can detect Zai, since after he jumped into the trees, he can still go to other areas, so it doesn't matter that he can't disjoint the damage Jakiro dealt to him. He goes to the top lane again, and since Chaos Knight has no idea he is around, he's able to channel the max duration slow, and check how he waits to get 4 stacks with the hero until committing his kill. It's not like he wants to steal the kill, but you just get way more value casting it after the 4th hit. The highlight happens now though. He can't chase Jakiro in the trees because of damage over time, so he just retreats towards the back of the trees, and see how low commitment that kill was? Pretty insane. I feel like for a roaming type of Monkey King, his skill build is the most superior one. In the early game, you can put yourself out there and hit any hero with your passive, but as time goes on, it will be harder and harder to do so. So I don't feel like maxing the passive is the best way to go. By maxing Boundless Strike, he is basically Earthshaker, but way more mobile, that also has a slow, scouting capabilities, and also a very strong ult. After that kill, same pattern. He goes back to the fog, hopping to the trees, goes around to give vision for a rotation, and watch how he plays it. He doesn't want to take damage from Rubik and end up dying, so he applies the slow and shift Qs to go back to the tree, allowing Visage and Venge to get the kill. And I mean, people love to say that Monkey King doesn't scale late game, so he's balanced, but when you're able to create so much space with close to anything, how is late game ever gonna come? He's able to penetrate Radiant left jungle, ward, and Jakiro is so afraid that he gives up on getting that bounty rune after seeing Zai jumping. A fight happens in the mid lane, Skyref gets killed, and check how Zai guarantees another kill and almost survives another death. This time against 4 heroes. He kills Chaos Knight with Orb of Venom, but gets lifted by Rubik. He wanted to damage Chaos Knight and shift Q 3 jump again, but since he wants to go back to the same spot, he ends up dying because he has to turn, and that's enough time for Rubik to react. You can even see that after channeling Primal Spring, he clicks towards where he wants to go to be as efficient as possible, but it wasn't enough. If he had safety to jump to the trees on the right side, I'm pretty sure he would survive, which says a lot about the current state of Monkey King. Well guys, this is it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, it helps a lot. If you want to see the extended version of this video, please check the link in the description. And I can't overstate how this video would never be possible without the huge help from the Pugna guys, so please show them some love, and if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe to it. I'm making videos like this every day now, and I hope you enjoy it. To get a better grip on what I'm talking about, let's compare him with other roamers in the game right now. Some of you might be thinking that's nonsense, right? He has 2 dots in carry in that team composition thingy, so that's his best trait for sure, right? The truth is, he's an awesome roamer. He can ward the entire map at level 1 in the same way that Riki is able to do, but in my opinion, even safer than Riki. Not only observer wards are a limited resource that you definitely don't want to spend at level 1 to get a pesky Monkey King